What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new to the channel, my name is Mo. This is my channel, Mo Nation. So, as the title said, this is another puke video. It has some throw up, but it was also a referral from another detailer. That can happen sometimes, and sometimes I refer customers to another detailer as well. If something that I don't do, which is what happened with this one, is something that they don't do. They saw my video with the last puke cleanup, and they referred them to me. So they hit me up. I had them send me pictures, telling me where most of the throw up was and everything. And I priced them for a full interior detail. Plus, I charged a little extra for the throw up and then a biohazard fee. I really don't remember what I charged for this one because it was almost like a week and a half ago, I think. So I think I charged around $200 for this one. I'm not really sure. But like I said, we did a full interior cleaning. I started with the seats first, getting everything off of the seats. While I was doing that, I was letting the steamer warm up. As the steamer was warming up, I also tackled the throw up on the carpet. I used like the little small brush so it doesn't like sling all over the place. After I was done with that, I got my disinfectant together for the throw up to kind of sanitize that area, as well as the seats as well. They had a little bit of throw up in between the seats as well. Once I got most of it up, I just moved on to doing my full steam cleaning, which I prefer to use the steamer for everything. I love using the steamer. I love when people get my full interior detail. That's the only time I use the steamer. I don't use it on basic details. If I use it on basic details, nobody's going to see the value in using the steamer. So as you can see, steaming in the middle right there, in between the seats, they had a little bit of throw up. Cleaned that up really good. And I think this was like paint, and that came off super easy with the steamer. Whenever you do this, like, you don't want to go too hard with the steamer on the leather seats because you can damage them. So I try not to use the steamer on the leather seats. I just use my dedicated leather cleaner. But yeah, and then I kind of went through the little holes and stuff, knock all that stuff out because it gets on my nerves when I see all that stuff in the pores of the leather. And then after that, I just went and finished up my full interior cleaning, steam cleaning. And as I was actually cleaning, I actually saw somebody drive by twice. And then I'm about to show y'all the conversation that I kind of had with them on doing their mom's car.
Where's that? Is that close to Austin?
No, that's like if you go out 281, where Devil's Backbone is, and line the Ridgewood 12 is.
I think I've been there before.
It's like 30 minutes, 40 minutes-ish. Do you go that far?
Yeah, I would.
My mom's got a Mountaineer. What do y'all normally charge them?
That's a Mercury, right? The Mercury, is that a third row?
No, it's just it's like a Pathfinder.
Okay, yeah.
But it's like it's a much older version. But it's still a large four-door, not as big as a Suburban, but it's still a bigger than mid-size.
So it all depends on the condition of it. If it's a full interior cleaning for something like that, I think it starts.
Hardcore cleaning.
Huh?
Hardcore cleaning.
So it'll be between, if it's just the interior, I think I start at 175 to like 3 something. It just depends on the condition.
Yeah, we'll go with 3 something.
So,
well, were you here when the flood happened in 2015?
No, I'm from Louisiana. So I've only been out here for like 3 years.
Okay, yeah. Well, it's not like disgusting. It's just a lot of built up mud and dirt and whatever because we had to haul a bunch of. There was a big flood in Wimberley in 2015. Our house was completely submerged. Both of my vehicles washed.
So after I finished my full interior cleaning, my steam cleaning, I went ahead and started working on the carpet. I usually just vacuum and shampoo the carpet last. So what I did with this one was I vacuumed up pretty much all what I could with the throw up, cleaned that up with towels or whatever, threw that away. Once I did that, as y'all gonna see with my drill brush, kind of getting all that trash and stuff, because this kind of like some cheap carpet, so it's kind of hard to get some of that up without using the drill brush. I steamed it first. After I steamed it, I went ahead and started extracting it afterwards, just in case it had like some throw up in it. And the towel that I had on my steamer, I ended up throwing that away as well. I think I went through at least like 10 towels that I threw away. But yeah, this is pretty simple right here. This is very straightforward. Nothing really to explain about this. And then obviously, I think it's coming up on the extraction process of just kind of getting what I can out of the carpet. So that'll pick up the remaining throw up that was in the carpet. So, like I said, y'all, this was a referral. So I really appreciated the person that hit me up and giving me this job. I made pretty good money off of this one. And honestly, the customer was really, really, really happy, and they were already telling their neighbors. The neighbors already hit them up for my number and everything. So after I was finished with that, let the carpet dry, start working on the mats, start cleaning those, and I started scrubbing those real good. Then I went ahead and pressure washed those. Now, one of them did have a little bit of throw up on it. I don't remember which one it was. One of the rear mats, but it wasn't the issue. I just kind of pretty much pressure washed it off. And you can see you can kind of see all the dirt coming out off all over the van. Yeah, I had to spray the van off a little bit. Once I was finished with that, let those mats dry, I went ahead and started doing my interior dressing. And if y'all don't know, I use like a little paint gun from Harbor Freight to kind of spray it down. After I spray it down, I come back with a microfiber application pad and kind of wipe it into the vinyl and all that good stuff. After I wipe it into the vinyl, just because this one has leather seats, I went ahead and I put some leather conditioner on the seat. So I only do leather conditioner with my full interior detail. Now, if I do a basic detail, I'll spray a little bit of my interior dressing on the leather seats to kind of give them that little pop, but I don't condition them unless it's a maintenance customer. That's the only time. But yeah, rub me some of that good leather conditioner on there, and from there I move on to the windows, as y'all going to see. So I kind of changed up the way I do windows. As y'all can see, I'm using that little tool I got from AutoZone, and it works pretty great. Can't complain about it. So the windows are not that bad, but the windows I think are one of the things that I kind of struggle with a little bit. I've gotten a whole lot better when it comes to cleaning windows. 10 times better once I figure out a little process. I've tried pretty much anything you can think of: 3 towels, 2 towels, 1 towel, whatever. But every window is a little different, I must say. After I was finished with the windows, I went ahead and started drying off the mats. And I also put some interior dressing on those to kind of condition them. And once I dry those off, obviously I put them back in there, and I just did my final inspection, and then called the customer, and the customer was super happy. Like I said, I think I made around $220 off of this job. I really think it was $220 because I did charge a biohazard fee, and I charged a little extra because it was a little bit more throw up than the last car I had did. And then I charged a full interior detail, obviously. They were kind of far out. I think they were about 30 or 40 miles from the house, so I also charged for that, the distance. But it was no issue with the customer. She was really, really happy, and hopefully she'll start doing some maintenance work with me as well. So we'll see, y'all.